Hi, it's Christina again. Christina Gregg, your 60s model, once again talking about fashion, lifestyle, thoughts, feelings, energy, trying to keep it together, trying to stay young. I've got a lovely furry pussycat here, as you might be able to see. Just giving him some special food. He's the most amazing cat that was actually given away. Given away? A cat was given away at 9? Can't believe it. I think I'm really lucky because he's really cute. Anyway, I guess that's all part of life, isn't it? You know, things happen, cats and dogs come and go. It also depends if you like pets. I happen to like pets a lot. And there's one thing also with having a dog, or not so much with a cat because you don't exactly take a cat out, but having a dog, you're out, it makes you go for that walk, it makes you talk to people. They have dogs as well or whatever, or it's just a means of communication. I mean, you don't get a pet for that reason, I'm not suggesting that. But it's another way at a senior stage of life to kind of keep you connected and keep you out there, and you go to the park and you throw that ball and you're out with the energy which we need, the energy of the trees blowing in a park, the energy of the wind, the energy of, I don't know, just looking up there and seeing clouds, not staying inside. Staying inside is not a good idea. It doesn't matter what the weather is, even if it's raining, what does it matter? You're out. We've got to be out. We've got to be energetic. And I know that sounds a bit trite and we've all heard it before, and I've gone on about my eyes and cataracts, which is still a work in progress. And certainly one I am going to review. You know, we're all down to glasses now, glasses for everything. I never seem to get away with just looking for things like I did before. It's the passage of time, isn't it? It's just the way we feel and the way we look and what we want to do. So what we want to do is, I've said it before, stay positive. I like to wear white a lot, but it's easy if you've got dark hair. White gives you that reflection. A reflection to sort of just give you a bit more of a glow. I went to a party the other night, which was just incredible, because can you imagine, the party was given by a man of 87. One of the most generous men in charities in Toronto. But he had a cabaret act of Paul Anka. Paul Anka is 80. He looks phenomenal. And the voice is still amazing. And it gave me and everybody else in that beautiful marquee and outside fabulous garden energy, and you just left. You remember that music of yesterday, and it gave you that lift in life. That's why it's really important to have music. I mean, there's nothing like that Alexa machine. Whoever thought of that? I mean, I got it when COVID hit us because I thought, I've got to have noise around me, and I've got to have, and you can get any music you like, and it makes you feel good. And feeling good reflects, doesn't it? I mean, we all feel down. I'm not necessarily up by any means all the time. How can you be? Life is life, and you see things going on, and the news is not happy and exciting. It's kind of depressing, and things happen that you don't want to read about, but for some reason we do get addicted to it. I made a note here about manners. You know, people don't really have manners anymore, do they? You know, they'll open a door and slam it behind you. And, you know, manners are really a nice way also of being kind to people. What's the point of being otherwise, or making them feel comfortable? I mean, you haven't got to go out of your way, but you do notice that it's not quite the same. I think our generation was far more conscious of manners, really, than what you see today. And I don't know, I just made some notes here because I thought sometimes I talk away and I actually forget some of the things I wanted to say, but I will come back to them. Energy, enthusiasm, dressing well. If you feel down, put a bit more lipstick on. Someone said that to me. And you know, there is nothing like, as I've told you, makeup. Even with all this issue with my eyes and the cataracts and the stuff, oh, I am wearing the makeup now. I have to wear it. It just makes me feel, otherwise my eyes disappear and they don't look like they did look, and you know, all that stuff. So on with the glasses. So, you know, another note I hear is aging with grace. I have a magnificent granddaughter who's called Grace, and she is her name. Isn't that interesting? But we have to age with grace. You know, styles come and go, don't they? But for us, honestly, it's really a classic look. It's not a look to start being, oh, I'm going to try that. Because if we do try it, we look kind of ridiculous. Much as, you know, when I went to this party, obviously, since it was given by a man of 87, he had a lot of old friends. Some looked good and some not so good. But the reason really is that the men don't seem to do as well as us. There's more, I don't know, more fragility. The walking is more difficult for them, whereas for us, I think it's easier, not with high heels on. There were some women with high heels, but they were much, much younger. And it looked fabulous. And we all remember wearing high heels, but it's not so easy anymore. So why even penetrate that area? I just want you to think about, I have no jewelry on, but if you have jewelry, wear it. Don't keep it in a box. You're going to give it to somebody one day, but wear it, because we can wear jewelry. That doesn't necessarily make us look kind of like aged. It makes us look kind of elegant and not eccentric. We don't look eccentric if we put jewelry on, but it's a nice way to kind of present yourself. It's a nice way to think about, I don't know, it's like doing your hair, you know, doing your color. This is not my color, but I'm going to go into hair in a big way soon. But I want to kind of concentrate and focus on all the different products you can use and all the things you should and shouldn't do. And there's lots of stuff. My hair is much better for some products I've been using, but I really got to sort of like focus on that totally, because otherwise one kind of comes in with bits and pieces. And there's also the side of health. Things like probiotics, the real need to take probiotics at our age to keep that flora in our stomachs, to keep that stomach healthy. It's easy, you know, it's easy not to eat so well, especially if you're alone. Who's got an appetite to eat alone? So try when you can, always to eat with friends or go out and just be around people that are there, not the ones that we've lost along the way. So let me just look, one other thing I wanted to I don't know, I want you to think about your clothes in a way that is classic. I don't want you to think about being on trend. On trend makes us look really ridiculous. I see some of these, I hate to say other people on YouTube, but sometimes they're really, for people, they say, oh, over 50, but gosh, over 50 was an awfully long time ago. Over 50, I wish I was over 50, but I'm way over 50. And life is different, you know. I can't take it as easily as I did, maybe. I don't know. A step at a time. We don't want to slip. We don't want to fall. We want to be smart. We want to be clever. We got to be up to date with news. We must read. You know, if you can't, my son just got me a Kindle because I was finding it difficult with his eyesight issue to really focus on a newspaper or a magazine or even a book, because the size of the print is not as easy as it was. So things like that, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm just wanting to reinforce to you the need that we have today to really adjust to things not being quite as clear as they were. And if they're not as clear when we read it, it is not as clear in the brain. And our brain, we've got to keep moving it. We've got to keep thinking about it. We've always got to work on it. We've got to be current. And in conversation, we don't want to be a bit out of date and talk about yesterday. You can see the brain freeze going on, especially with our children. Let's keep our children happy to have us around and not be irritating. And I know we can. My mum probably was. I didn't mean to be. But no child and no parent is perfect. But I just want you to think about some of those remarks. And I'm going to continue in a much more clear way about hair. And I'll bring some more fashion in. But on that note, I just want to say bye for now. It's from Christina. And do subscribe to me. And I hope you enjoy what I say. And I would love to hear from you. And I will indeed respond. So thank you for listening for now. Bye.